We're joined outside the Anjuna party. Mr. Sam has joined us. Thank you so much. How is Miami going so far for you?
So far so good, like we say. I'm really tired because, like we just said, just like trying to catch like 3-4 hours a day sleeping. But then there's the Miami thing. So just came here tonight with Andy Duguid because he was playing the Anjuna Beat Party tonight, and we met in the Anjuna Deep room, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
what do you have lined up for the rest of the week?
Yesterday was the Black Hole Party. So with BT, Jazz, Richard Durant, so we played all together last night. It was fun. I arrived on Monday night, and on Tuesday I shot my new music video here in Miami for my new single called Invincible, and I'm playing Saturday a club called Skyline, on Washington Avenue, I think, if I'm right. Yeah. And I'm playing there with Andy Duguid, with Alex Morph, and a few others, I think.
Tell me about this music video. Like, what's the theme about it?
The music video is for the new single called Invincible, like I told you. That's from my new album called Pop Model. And I wanted to shoot a video in Miami. I mean, who's not? So okay, so I knew we were coming here for a week, and I was like, okay, just take a chance and do the video there. So we get some nice girl into it, typical spring break, you know, and a nice plot as well. And yeah, you will see in a couple of weeks. That's pretty, let's say it's sarcastic, funny, and second degree humor.
Well, I'm actually shooting my own video while I'm down here for one of the tracks on my label, and
we could have done it together, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a track called "Like That Hoochie," and it's an electro house track. And we're going around, and what we're doing is the premise of the videos. Have you seen the original Prodigy "Smack My Bitch Up" video?
Yeah, when in the end you see that it's a girl. Yes, yeah. Actually, yeah.
So that's the same idea for what I'm doing. So I have a picture of this girl, and it has a little, like, a lipstick kiss on it, and it says "See you in Miami," and the whole video is trying to find this girl in Miami. And then the end, it ends up being like a shot of a girl laying on the beach, and then she picks up the camera, because it's like handheld camera, and sees another girl, so she rips up the other picture and goes over to meet the other girl, because she just gave up and found someone else.
That's a good idea.
I thought it was, maybe when you told me about that, I thought, I wonder if we're doing the same idea.
No, it's not exactly the same idea. All I can tell you is in the video, Andy Duguid is with me on the video because we've done the track together. We kind of a superhero.
Very nice.
But that's very funny. I mean, people don't know, they used to see me in this kind of a situation, but I think, well, it's pretty cheeky video. I mean, it was very funny to shoot as well. We're shooting tomorrow night as well. 2-day shooting.
Yeah. What would your favorite video be of the whole scene? Like, I know personally mine would have to be System F Exhale, with the two of them going through the airport and trying to find this party in the middle of nowhere and getting lost in London. That was from like 10 years ago. You
mean dance music or in general?
Anything, yeah.
I should go for Massive Attack. The first one. No. Teardrops is fantastic. Yeah. Too, yeah, that's that one, but the first one as well for Unfinished Symphony or Unfinished, and yeah, that was. I mean, I like the '90s dance video, because now when you do a video, you think too much about MTV and the music channel, internet, what is the last trend and everything, but at the time it was more spontaneous, you know.
Now, you mentioned that MTV doesn't even show music videos anymore, and pretty much your best shot for something like that is, you know, to hit something on fire on YouTube. Do you see the whole digital trend changing this industry even more than it has already? I mean, we've already dealt with all this, you know, pirating of music, podcasting and so forth, where anybody can get almost anything free. Can you think of where it's going to go?
No, I think that's a little bit of the problem. When you get things for free, you get things fast. I give an example. We are at the Engineerbit party here, and I don't know if they are doing a podcast tonight. They do. So if you are from Paris, from Hong Kong, Singapore, Sydney, whatever, Rome in Italy, for example, you just need to have an internet connection. You can download the podcast, burn it on a CD and play it in your car. That's fantastic. But when I started DJ a long time ago, when I was, for example, looking for a track, I could, for example, look for a month to get a copy of the track, a copy of the album. But nowadays, everything you hear, you can get it nearly the same day. So there is no more quest or research or, being passionate to get something. So it's just like fast food music. You want something, you get it. You going to Sasha and Digweed tonight, for example, they play a track, you know the title, you go on Beatport, somewhere you can buy it. So that's why most of the best DJ or the big names, they are really trying to, for example, I'm getting emails every week from management from big DJs saying, oh, don't you have it's Miami time coming, don't you have like exclusive new tracks for DJ blah blah, etc. And because they know that if like 100% of the DJ or the upcoming DJ, you go on Beatport and you buy the track there, you part of you miss everybody, you know, because you're playing the track that everybody can afford and can buy easily on the internet. So it doesn't make you really different, you know. So the DJ's work has changed a lot since the digital portal stuff and Beatport and everything. It's just like everybody wants to be exclusive or unique, but this is not easy actually.
Well, that was along the lines of what last time I talked with Ferry Corson was saying. He would play a set and someone's standing in the front, kind of like with the recorder I have today, holding up a mic, recording the track, and there's suddenly a rip online and there's 50 DJs that are illegally downloading this rip and reconstructing it so they can play on their own set. And then you're dealing with, you know, music that's not the proper quality, that's not supposed to be released and was essentially given as a chance for those people at the event to hear something new and exclusive. Have you had this, you know, happen to you before?
Yeah, the feeling I have is, you cannot go, you can't fight against technology. There is the minus point and the positive point, but the thing is, the impression I have is that the new generation, they are not passionate anymore. They can't wait. They hear Ferry's playing, the DJ's playing, you're playing yourself in a club, and the guy is just like recording your track with an iPhone. He can put it on YouTube or SoundCloud in a few minutes, putting it on Twitter and everything. So it's not that there is no more mystery when you go to a club and you hear a DJ playing his set. But the thing is, like I told you, it's just fast food music. The people can't wait. They hear a DJ playing a track, they want to know what's the title, how can they get it. It's cool, people are excited about it, and I think that in life, if you wish something and you get it very fast, you don't want it anymore very fast as well, because you didn't struggle to get it. Okay, your dream is to be a DJ and travel the world and playing, and if it's happening like in 2 months, you're getting spoiled very fast. I need that in life to really taste something good. You have to struggle a long time to really have a good taste in your mouth.
Is there something outside of music that would be something you'd really like to do? Like, random, would you love to be a great basketball player or something like that?
I hate basketball, to be honest. I'm tall, I'm very tall, but everybody asks, have you done basketball when you were, no, never. It's not that I don't like basketball, to be honest, but this is not my thing at all. But if I were not working in the music, my passion is history, art history and art history as well, and I can spend crazy money on buying paintings, sculpture, or I'm sometimes traveling for doing a gig, and I'm taking 1 or 2 days more because I know there is some exhibition in some museum, so I'm going there. And the last gig I did in London, I asked the promoter to come earlier in the morning to go to the British Museum in London, and he was like, "Sam, I'm booking DJs for 15 years. You're the first one asking such a request. Other ones are asking for real stuff, and you're asking to go to the museum." But well, if I wasn't a DJ, my dream would have been to be a professor of history, but traveling the world to give conferences and stuff. Yeah, it would have been my dream to do it.
Now, do you have any plans as things progress on? You're probably not along the likes of someone like David Morales, who seems to he's gonna die with a vinyl in his hand kind of thing. Do you see yourself as someone that you're gonna be for the rest of your life, hands-on, out in the clubs, working, producing, or do you have contingency plan after everything is done here?
I can't say between you and me, but I already somehow choose the date. I'm gonna stop DJing and everything, because I think there is a good time for everything. Okay. Because after a certain moment, I think you look pathetic, to be honest. I know what I'm gonna do after, but well, I have still time. I'm still young, but I won't have any problem when I'm gonna quit the music industry to do something different. I think it's just like a football player. You're good at a certain moment, but after 35, I mean, not for a DJ, but for a football player, after 35, you look a little bit pathetic. Only a few exceptions can do it, but for the rest of the time, you look pathetic. So it's better stopping and the people keeping a good souvenir from you, and instead of saying, "Oh, I've been there, it was pathetic," and so yeah, there is another life, and there is a future after a career in the dance music industry. I think so.
And how embarrassing it would be for you to blow your elbow out DJing, like Beckham did his ankle, kind of thing, right?
Tell me again.
How embarrassing would it be to blow your elbow out DJing like Beckham did his ankle a couple weeks ago, kind of thing?
Yeah. Like I told you, there is a good time for everything. You have to stop when you are still in a good shape, If you have to come on stage with a stick and stuff, no matter. But I think it's better to stop when you're on the top of your game.
And I guess quickly we'll wrap things up. Do you have any plans to make your way up to Canada? Because that's where we're based out of.
You know what? It's very strange that you're asking me the question, because I've never been to Canada. I got tons of emails from fans. It's like, "Wow, Sam, why are you not coming to Canada?" Blah blah blah. I said, "Okay, if you know a good promoter, I'm coming straight away." And I know that many people are talking French in Canada, in Quebec, for example, in Montreal. I'm French, as you know, so I've been a little bit everywhere in America, but I've never been to Canada. I wish I can go there. So I sent a message, and I will be extremely happy to come to Canada and play my first gig there.
Well, I have some good friends here that are booking events, and I've done a couple myself, and we'll see if hopefully throughout the night we'll get you connected with the right people, and it would be great to see you in Toronto. So
you're more than welcome. I have a new album coming up in a few weeks called Pop Model. So I will be touring the world for the album, and I like to make a stop in Canada, and I'm just waiting for it, actually. So this is a country missing in my list. I really want to come there. I heard so many good things from lots of people. For example, the club called Government. I heard about it, and I really want to be there and burn the roof over there. So I really want to go there.
And then you can wear the long sleeve shirt and not be a little too warm, like we are in Miami tonight.
Yeah, that's a different weather over there. But well, you can still wear the same clothes inside. I mean, but I think that the people in Canada, it's so cold outside but they are so warm inside, you know? I think that makes a difference.
Well said.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Canada, here I come in a few times.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So it was very good. I had a good time. And let's go inside and take some beer.
Yes. Yeah.
Hi, this is Mr. Sam and you're listening Amplified Radio with DJ Amps. Bonjour, c'est Mr. Sam. Vous écoutez Amplified Radio avec DJ Amps. Hi, this is Mr. Sam and this is my latest track on Amplified Radio with DJ Amps.